hit that like button for your boys. It's free, it helps me out, and it don't cost you a thing.
I'm from the twin, same hood, same friends, that's if you're looking for me. But if them laws looking for me, that's a different story. Ay.
Yo, what's good, gang? You know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Games, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Go ahead, hit that like button for me as you come on in. Drop a comment down in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, because we're going up. We're on our way to 5,000, so if you want to help us get there, just tap that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell. But as it seems, we got some breaking news, man. It appears that the last inmate out of the 10 or 12 inmates that have broken out of that Louisiana prison, the last one, Derrick Groves, has been caught in Atlanta, man. And it appears that he might have got snitched out by his female, okay? So we're going to be tuning in to this video by 504 Street Stories and Gangsta News Network. And we're going to get the scoop on this whole thing. You know, this man made it, I want to say, about 145 days on the run. You know, that's pretty good. I assume dude to be in like Mexico or something by now, but him going to Atlanta, I probably wouldn't have done it, but you know, I ain't no escaped convicted murderer. So we're gonna drop into this content. Make sure you hit that like button. We are dropping into a reaction zone, and let's get into it. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get it.
Right now we are following breaking news as it appears the last remaining New Orleans inmate who escaped from the Orleans Parish Justice Center back in May could be in Georgia.
I'm Travis Mackle. We are following a breaking story. Derrick Groves, the final inmate on the run from that massive jailbreak back in May in New Orleans, might be in the state of Georgia.
Escaped inmate Derrick Groves is back in custody and was blowing kisses to the camera during his arrest.
Good afternoon. I'm Deputy Chief Kelly Collier with the City of Atlanta Police Department. This afternoon here on Honeysuckle Lane, the United States Marshals Southeast Fugitive Task Force, in conjunction with the Atlanta Police Department and the Clayton County Police Department, were able to take Derrick Groves, 28 years old, into custody here on Honeysuckle Lane.
Well, dude, only 28.
Say, bruh, Atlanta been hot before, but today it was sweating bricks. Well, creeping through Southwest ATL like they hunting a ghost with a body count. Word on the block, Derrick Groves, the last one out the cage, the only one they couldn't catch, the one sliding through the cracks like smoke in a busted vent. Yeah, that boy was in the A. 12 done boxed off the whole damn block. Helicopters humming like angry bees. One wrong move and his lights out. They say that boy was holed up off a Campbellton and Honeysuckle. Man, even the street names sound poetic for chaos. And boom, standoff, 12 yelling, come out, home getting gassed like it's a war zone. But Groves ain't saying nothing, ain't flinching, like he knew this day was coming. The streets say he wanted it to be cinematic. See, Groves wasn't just another runner. Nah, he was the last ghost from that Orleans Parish jailbreak. 10 gone, 9 back. One still breathing free air. The streets been whispering that boy's name for 5 months, like he turned Houdini with a homicide record. And now the city that gave us trap beats and heartbreaks done turned into his last stage. Tips from callers told 12 he was in there.
I hate the way this nigga talk. And I'm not talking about the New Orleans accent, but I feel like he ain't opening his mouth all the way or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds like you talking with a mouthful of marbles, gang. I'm gonna need you to enunciate a little more.
They was peeking through blinds like it's pay-per-view. Even the air felt nervous. They hit that house again. Tear gas rolling like fog off the bayou. And that's when the game ended. The marshal say we got him. Ain't no movie credits, ain't no outro song. This a man who became an urban street legend caught slipping on a Wednesday. See, this year ain't just started in Atlanta. This movie been rolling since the Orleans Parish Justice Center. 10 inmates decided they done had enough of jumpsuits and them cold ass food trays. Them boys ghosts in the night, gone. But the one everybody talking about, Derrick Groves, aka Woo, the Quiet Storm. They had that boy doing life for that Mardi Gras block party gone bad. 2 dead, several hit. Whole city shaking their head like these little dudes ain't.
And that's another thing. I see a lot of females, namely, that are screaming, free him, and they want him, let's break him out of jail. And y'all do know this man was in prison for a double homie, right? Like, this man ain't no just innocent dude. This man ain't no, dude in there wrongfully convicted for something. Nah. He what he was supposed to be, gang. We just gonna keep that a whole 100. You know what I'm saying?
Glad they wanted that boy Groves to rot in that cell forever till he flipped the script. Rumor was his inside connect wasn't just a homie. It was a woman claiming to be his girl, Dariana Burton. Yeah, love will have you taking risks, retirement plans, and federal time.
She looked like BG. Oh, Lord. I mean, I guess if you in prison, a woman is a woman, but man. Whew.
Jordan was a former jail employee playing both sides of the ball. She helped him go out that joint like a magician with a vendetta. Soon as they realized he gone, New Orleans was lit up like Bourbon Street on Mardi Gras. One by one, the other escapees got snatched up. Soon came Antoine Massey down. July, 2 more. But that boy Wu, he vanished like rent money on payday. Marshals talking about outside accomplices. Federal task force, multi-state manhunt. But in them streets, folks was laughing like, y'all ain't catching that boy. He probably chilling in the Waffle House wearing shades somewhere in New Hampshire. 5 months? Bruh, 5 whole months. And that boy was still out chill like gravity ain't applied to him. Derrick Groves turned from a name to a file to a whisper on every block. That's in the endo saying, man, Wu probably chilling on a yacht somewhere. Others like, nah, he overseas hiding with the dope connect. Everybody had a story, but nobody had facts. Wu was like a hood legend with 9 lives and no phone signal. See, Derrick Groves wasn't built for the spotlight. He was built for survival. Real talk. Dude moved like a roach in a blackout. You see the shadow, blink, and he gone. Marshals had his face on every billboard, every news cycle, every gas station, TV screen. But the streets don't talk to the news. They talk to each other. Quiet, coded, slick. Word floated he made it through Baton Rouge. Then maybe slid through Montgomery. By the time them people thought they had him, he was already 2 exits down. Windows tinted. Hooded up. Full time, the feds acting like they closing in, but nah, Wu was out here playing hide and seek on extra mode. The so-called girl, Dariana, she already got snatched up, booked, charged, probably singing a sad love song in lockup. They say she helped him bust out, drove the car, maybe even planned a map. Once she fell, it was all on him. And trust this year, every man on the run eventually start talking to his people. By July, the case went cold like leftovers. The other escapee, done, gone, captured, processed back behind bars, dreaming of commissary snacks. But Wu, nah, that boy became folklore. Barbershop talk got wild. Some said he hit Texas all fields. Others said he joined a church group in Alabama. One fool said he seen that boy at a Popeye drive-thru. Like, bruh, ain't...
Man, I seen pictures of this man, and they had, like, I guess, AI photoshopped some wigs on him and stuff. And they were like, watch out. He's highly intelligent and he's crafty and, he's still dangerous and stuff like that. But after seeing the footage of them having him in handcuffs, he just seemed like a regular hood nigga. He don't seem like he was too smart. I mean, if you just chilling in the midst of Atlanta where you can just be found like that, dude just had a fresh haircut. Like in court today, he had a fresh haircut. So, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't moving as smart as they portrayed him to be. Now, I will say, being on the run like that, I guarantee there's a big part of him that's relieved that he got caught. Because you can't enjoy yourself when you know you are on the run. You know that at any given time, if anybody recognizes you from all of these posters and all of these pictures of your mugshot that they got posted everywhere, that you are going to jail. You can't have no peace of mind like that. I bet he got better sleep in prison than he did outside of prison for these 145 days. Like, I'm sure he had some cool little times outside of being outside, but for the most part, bro, when you on the run, That ain't, nah, homie, you can't enjoy yourself because you always got to be looking over your shoulder. Let's keep going.
No way, my man ordering a 3-piece with the marshals on speed dial. Still a legend grew. Federal agents moving state to state, knocking on doors, flashing photos. You seen this man? But the hood don't snitch for free. And that boy Wu knew that. He wasn't loud, he wasn't flexing, he wasn't playing chess for no board. Every motel, every person's couch, every borrowed whip, calculated. Thing is this year. Though paranoia always tax for freedom, the fifth moment hit different. You can only duck so many cameras before the lens finds you. Atlanta started buzzing. New Orleans whispered, drifted east. Somebody said, yo, they got eyes on them in zone 4. And just like that, Chase circled back to the dirty south. Man, Atlanta woke up that Wednesday like it ain't no history was about to happen on his front porch. Sun cooking the pavement, birds sounding like sirens. And somewhere off of Campbellton Road, the devil was packing his bag. Derrick Groves, 5 months free, 5 months ducking. Finally ran out of runaway time. Thought he was low, hiding in the regular house off of Honeysuckle Lane. But when the marshals pull up, bro, the whole zip code felt it. Cops ain't come quiet either. Nah, they slid through that bitch like a parade with no smile. Sirens hollering, lights bouncing off windows. Black SUVs swarming like bees that smell
they came
payday.
ready.
They ain't even knock polite. They pulled up like, yo, Derrick, you home, big dog? Neighbors peeking through curtains, trying to record for TikTok. Whole street on lock, kids whispering, that's him. That's the dude from the NO. And boom, that first command echoed out. Come out with your hands up. Ain't no answer, just silence, stick heavy like the air holding his breath. They gassed the house once, nothing. Twice, still quiet. By the third, even the brick wall started sweating. You could feel the tension through the cameras, like the city itself saying, come on, bruh, this the end of the road. Marshals called in extra units. Squad out there geared up like a Call of Duty game, and still no movement. That's when the whisper started. He gonna do it. He gonna die in there. But nah, that boy Groves ain't come this far just to end in a puff of smoke. Dude wanted the headline, the respect, the I made him work for it type shit. Even you been running for that long, freedom ain't even about breathing air no more. It's about not letting them see you. Hours passed, police yelling, media gathering, drones humming. Atlanta heat ain't giving nobody mercy. People on the scene said they heard one officer say, we seen moving in the back. Another shout, hold position. You could feel the whole block leaning in. And then silence again. One last pop of gas. A call from inside. Door crack. Next thing, they drag him out. Hands up, eyes low, shirt down from heat and regret. And just like that, it's over. The ghost was caught. Officers grabbed the mic. Derrick Groves and cut it. Cameras flashing, Twitter exploding, reporters acting like they cracked the Da Vinci Code. In them streets, folks laugh like ain't no way he made it 5 months just to get bagged up by a tip. That's how the game go though. Streets raise you, system chase you, and sooner or later, one of them gotta win. As they cuffed him, one cop said something like, yo, like you gave us a run, son. I swear that boy Wu smirked, that kind of half grin that said, at least y'all had to earn it. That's the rule of the block. Even when you lose, make them work.
Hey, bro, you know, he was planning on spending the rest of his life in prison anyway. So the fact that he even got to break out is a miraculous feat in itself, right? But you know, I mean, I'm not saying he should be proud of the fact that, you know, he broke out of prison and he had to go on the road. But if you gonna be proud of that kind of thing, hey, bro, you done something that not many people can say they've done, you know? Like, hey, man.
For the W. When the smoke cleared and the flashing lights faded, Atlanta went back to regular. Same streets, same corner, same people acting like they ain't just seen the Manhunt movie filmed on their block. Crews packed up, talking about justice served. Reporters grinning like they got the scoop of the century. But the hood ain't impressed. The hood never is. We seen folks rise and fall for less. Twitter gone wild. Everybody playing detective. Yo, I knew the dude was in Atlanta. Man, that's straight up cap. Meanwhile, in them barbershops and trap kitchens, cats talking different. Some laughing like 5 months? That's better run than most NBA contracts. Others nodding quiet, thinking,
Man, you're not lying, man. We're gonna end it right there, bro. Look. Hold on, let me make sure I hit that like button. Look, shout out to Derrick Groves, man. Not shout out, but you know, shout out, dude. You made it this far. You know, hopefully you got a little bit of coochie while you was out, got you some good food, you know. Hopefully it wasn't too just suspenseful and dreadful. I feel like being on the run from the freaking police would be a dreadful experience. I feel like, honestly, there's a big part of him that's probably relieved that he's going back to prison, gang. Like, you know, if you can't live freely, then if you can't live freely on the outside, you might as well go live freely on the inside, unless you can make it to Cuba, so, you know, make it to somewhere where America can't come get you. But if you really just gotta live on the run like that, man, I know that is nerve-wracking. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comment section, man. Did y'all think that he would get caught like this? It's always a woman, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't live with him, you can't live without him. Fellas, when you out here doing what you're doing, man, leave your women at home, all right? Because she gonna tell it. You know what I'm saying? It's every time she is gonna tell it. I wonder what they got into an argument about that drove her to be like, you know what? Oh, mother. Oh, you think this a game? Okay. Hope you enjoyed your time, because you going right back. You know? Like, I bet they was arguing about something stupid, too. It be stuff like that. And I bet she gonna be the first one hitting him up when he back inside of prison, putting money on his books and stuff. That's how these things go. This shit crazy, y'all. But let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comment section. That's all I got for y'all in this one. Be sure to check me out on the next one. Don't forget to like the video on your way out. Comment down in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And until next time, gang, you know the name. It's Transition representing Gaptooth Gang. Hit that like button on your way out. Road to 5K. We on the way. Shout out to y'all. And oh yeah, don't forget, life isn't about making it from point A to point B. Life is about living in between the gaps. Peace.
Cash getting water heavy hash twisting. Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all about the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge, cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like the smoke and get gone off a cone, but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep you up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest pen verse and it blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beeps like they know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat skis keep grab their feet. Hell yeah, make them toe touch. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the biomass, flower, no lotus. I can't even think how many trees we done smoked up. Whatever the number, gonna fuss, you'll need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put the boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back stroking. Do it for the love of buzz, stuff a blunt, make it swell, and your fucking chest open.